You are 12 years old, sitting beneath a mango tree in your Igbo village in West Africa. The year is 1750. The earth beneath you is warm, familiar. The smell of red soil and ripening fruit hangs in the air. Somewhere nearby, drums speak in steady rhythm, not for war, not for fear, but for life itself. Their sound moves through the village like a heartbeat. Women argue loudly in the marketplace over dried fish and palm oil. Children run barefoot between mud huts, laughter spilling freely as they chase goats through narrow paths. Smoke rises lazily from cooking fires. This is not paradise. Life is work. Your hands already know. Calluses, your feet are toughened by long days in the fields. But this is home. This is yours. You are braiding your younger sister's hair. She squirms and giggles, pretending to protest while secretly enjoying the attention. You tell her stories as you work, stories you learned from your mother, tales of ancestors who walked with spirits, of rivers that listened, of women who outwitted fate with nothing but their voices. One day, you hope to tell stories like your mother does. When she speaks, even elders grow quiet. Her words have weight. They turn silence into meaning. You do not know that this is the last ordinary moment of your childhood. The screams begin before the sun has fully risen. At first, your mind refuses to understand them. Screams do not belong in this place. They tear through the village like something alive, sharp and sudden. Then comes the smell smoke, thick and bitter. You turn just as the first hut erupts into flame. Fire climbs the thatch roof hungrily, sparks leaping into the sky like angry spirits. Men flood into the village. Some you recognize, others you do not. Some speak your language. Others shout in harsh, foreign sounds. They carry muskets and iron. Their faces are hard, urgent, greedy. This is not chaos. This is organized. You reach for your sister's hand. Your fingers brush hers, then lose her. A man grabs her by the arm and yanks her away. Her scream cuts through you, straight to the bone. You shout her name, but your voice is swallowed by the roar of fire and panic. You duck behind a stack of yams, heart pounding so loudly it drowns out thought. Nearby, you see your friend Essie. Her eyes meet yours for half a second. Then they flick toward a man towering over her. He holds out glass beads that cast the firelight, bright and tempting. Sacred, he makes them look. In his other hand, he grips her little brother. The boy hangs limp, blood matting his forehead. Essie hesitates. Then she points. There, she whispers. She's there. Your body locks. Betrayal lands deeper than any blade. Rough hand sees you from behind. Iron closes around your ankles with a sound you will never forget. Cold, final, already biting into your skin. You scream for your mother. Smoke thickens. Voices collide. Somewhere, she answers you, but you never reach each other again. As they drag you away, she breaks free just long enough to press something into your palm. A small woven bracelet. Her fingers tremble. Her voice cracks. Remember our stories, she says. Keep them alive. Then she is gone, swallowed by fire and shouting. The march begins. You walk barefoot through unfamiliar land, shackled to strangers. Thorns tear at your legs. The path is scarred by footprints and blood. Children stumble beside elders. Mothers carry nothing but grief. Some cry. Others stare forward, empty-eyed. The air smells of sweat, ash, and fear. Dreams fall away with every step. By the time you reach the coast, you no longer feel like a person. There, rising from the edge of the sea, stands a fortress of stone, Cape Coast Castle. It looks eternal, as if it was built to outlive memory itself. Inside, they shove you underground into a cell carved from rock. No sunlight reaches this place. The air is thick, damp, sour with human waste and despair. The walls weep moisture. Bodies press against you on all sides. You cannot stretch your legs. You cannot stand upright. You can barely breathe. Days lose meaning. A girl beside you stops breathing in the night. She is not yet 13. By morning, her body is dragged away. No one has room to mourn. Hunger claws at your stomach. Iron rubs your skin raw. Your name feels fragile in your mouth, like something that might shatter if spoken to loudly. When the door opens, light stabs your eyes. A man steps inside with a torch. He does not see you. Not really. He grabs your jaw, forces your mouth open, inspects your teeth like livestock. Strong enough, he mutters. Then the iron is heated. You do not understand what is happening until the pain consumes everything. The brand hisses against your flesh. The smell of burned skin fills your nose your own. Your scream tears your throat apart. You collapse, dry heaving, dizzy, half dead. Somewhere in the dark, another child begins to cry. The sound is cut short. Here, even weeping has consequences. They give you a new name, Mary. They say it casually, as if names are scraps of cloth to be discarded. You whisper your real name into the dark, again and again, clutching the bracelet hidden in your palm. A guard hears you. He strikes you across the face. Your lip splits. Blood runs warm down your chin. You do not cry. In the darkness, a woman inches closer. Her eyes are sharp, cautious, alive. She passes you a small ball of mush. Barely food, but enough to keep you breathing. We're planning something, she whispers, nodding toward a narrow slit in the wall where the sea is just visible. A ship waits beyond it. Hope, thin and dangerous, stirs in your chest. Then she notices the bracelet. You'll give it to me, she says quietly, or you're not part of this. Another choice, another loss. You stare at the threads woven by your mother's hands. Home still lives in it. Can you let it go? This place is not a prison. It is a graveyard where the living wait their turn. Soon, chains drag you toward the water. The ship looms above you, vast and wooden, a monster carved for suffering. You are forced into its belly, into a space no bigger than a coffin. Bodies are packed so tightly you cannot sit upright. Knees press into spines. Breath presses into faces. The stench is overwhelming. Waste, sweat, sickness, fear. You gag, but there is nothing left inside you. The ship moves. The land disappears. Above deck, screams rise from the women's hold. The sailors take what they want. Dignity is stripped away as efficiently as flesh. You learn quickly that silence is survival. Days blur into nights. Rations come in porridge, spoiled meat crawling with insects. You swallow because refusing means death. The bracelet cuts into your wrist. You traded it once for a place in a planned revolt. Then, just before the chains were reapplied, the woman pressed it back into your hand.